Okay, just to run through this email a little bit. You can read my answers in red. But as a supplemental to that email, it'd be, this is a 24 wide cabinet for the microwave. It would be nice to keep it at 24 wide. That way I wouldn't have to shrink this. This is currently 36 wide. 36 wide cabinet's a little easier to put in inserts as opposed to a 33 wide cabinet. So if this changes to a 27, then I'd have to change this to a 33. On the other side, we got two rollout trays behind these two doors. You can see them right here. Rollout trays, rollout trays. And we got a door prepared for glass. Now there's many mullion options. Gonna scroll through. Some people like this. Some people don't like any mullions at all. So this is showing mullions. When I say mullions, I mean this. Crisscross. So we have, like, there's an option, there's another one. More options. There's the, I think they call this prairie, but you can, yeah, prairie. You can look at the various blocks, pause the video. These are more expensive. The least expensive is going to be no mullions. They do have glass as well, but it's usually cheaper to buy that locally, particularly if you want domestic glass. So I've got this prepared for glass. The glass won't come with it. I can put a line item for glass if you just want domestic clear glass. Usually it's about $40 a door. Maybe a little more. I haven't done it in a little while, but I wouldn't think it's more than $50 a door. So we've got prep for glass there and prep for glass over here. I think when you talk about block 3053, I think you're wanting a tip out tray. So that's one question mark I have. Now, I don't think you're going to have much room to put recycling and trash in your sink base cabinet, though, after the plumbing gets put in, particularly if the drain is in the middle of the sink. But maybe you will. So if it's something that you're used to doing now, then maybe you understand the disadvantages of that. You just be going off to the trash or dumping the trash more frequently. But we've changed this cabinet to roll-out trays only. Two of them. 1, 2, and then a drawer on top. Super Susan. This is that tray storage, pull-out tray storage. With a drawer on top. This is 12 inches, and this is 9 inches. This is a I guess you call it a pull-out pantry with shelves. We run the crown molding all the way across. This then, because of these two cabinets, this gets changed from a 27 to a 21 wide cabinet with 3 drawers. Then you got that angled drawer cabinet, angled cabinet. Then over here, I've got a landing area and an angled cabinet. I think there's baseboard heat here, running all the way across, which prevents us from putting a base cabinet here. But I see this being fine. And then this wall here is likely load bearing. You can tell by going down the basement and see if the lally columns are lined up with this wall right here. Does that make this header load bearing? I don't know. I have no problem taking down non-load bearing walls, but it would be wise to have a professional prove that it's a non-load bearing wall, which I don't have the credentials to do that. But I would gamble that this wall here is load bearing, so this might be holding something up as well. I think that's what I wanted to go over in this email. This email will have a little more detail, but I think that's generally what I wanted to clarify. Obviously the sink goes here, and I don't know why. Must have deleted the sink. Sink goes here. Single bowl sink undermount. And it looks like we have wainscoting. Wainscot panel and wainscot panel. The other thing to mention, and I can probably demonstrate this by clicking on this button. So when you prepare a door for glass, you get a finished interior. They will generally finish the bottom of the cabinet too. I have to double check that, but the bottoms of the cabinets are going to be a natural color. You see the difference? See how it's a lighter brown? I can finish the bottoms of the cabinets, but this is, just so you know, this is how they'll come without a finished bottom. And that might, if this cabinet here is finished on the bottom and this one is not, sometimes that annoys customers. So I thought I'd bring that up. So as a line item, I could figure out how to finish the bottoms. Usually what I do is use 1/4-inch panel and some molding. That's usually the most cost-effective way to doing it. The other way to do it is Star Mark offers a flush finished bottom, but that gets rid of the void here, and a lot of folks like to use that void to hide under cabinet lighting. So if you don't want under cabinet lighting, then maybe it's not a problem. But thought I would take the time to mention that.